Welcome to Yeshiva Daf Shir Spansol Nishbas Ambiak Shalom and Labas Yitzchok. We're holding in Basra Daf Lamed Beis. There's a daf that was given on Shabbos. Give here a short summary of the daf. We're starting Daf Lamed Beis in the bottom. The Gemara says, the Gemara just brought that a discussion. Do we choishish lezilus the bedina, which means if Beis did something, can they retract? And if they retract, does it look bad for Beis Din? Says the Gemara, it's something which we'll see in the following Mishnah, that we'll see it's A, not so simple, and B, that the Baskar of the Gemara is that all the Tanoim in this Mishnah agree that we're not choshish del zulus of Bedina. So that's the Gemara. The Mishnah says, you cannot bring the kehuno, you cannot make a person into a kohen based on edechot. Only a place you have ayurim. Ayurim means some claim against the kohen. There's no claim. One echot is good enough. So you are able to mal a kehuno even based on one it. Says the more Shungam Lil Hein Rebel Lazar. According to the same shita. Why? As Rishbam says, to come and say that even if you have Oyurim, you can be mal the kehuno, that's clearly not true. You have Oyurim, you have Edus against this kohen, you can't be a kohen. So what's the discussion? Can you mal piyadechot? What's the different shitas? Said the Gemara, maybe if the ear was not two people, it was one person. That's the difference. If one ear is really takes out the ability for a person being a kohen. The base of that. Sugar wheels, so our train, no, ears too. So in our everyone says, everybody agrees you have to have ear, you have to have at least two people. Ella are a train. Talk about have ear too. Once the case over here, we assume the father, we know the father here of it, this guy's a kohen. Then came out a rumor, there's a ben grusha ben chalutzo. We put him down. The kohen came back 1A and says the kohen. Vaskini brought him back up. Also betrayed we came to and said the ben grusha ben chalutzo. Now I have two Eidim saying ben grusha ben chalutzo, like the rumor. It's two Eidim. Also the kohen came 1A not to bring him back. Everybody agrees that 1A that comes later. And the 1A that came, because what happens? 1A that came said he's a kohen. Two that said he's not a kohen. One that said he is a kohen. The one and one joined together. The more understands right now what's machlekes. After he brought it down, can you bring it back up? After he made him not a kohen, can you make him a kohen? Once you brought him down, now if the basis set out to do it, you're not going to bring it back up. We take him down, take him up, we don't have Zilus Beidino. So the Gemara says that everybody, the machlekes here is Zilus Beidino. Now, if you have over here, first of all, what's the idea over here? That you had a rumor, came Eidechot, running back, came two, came one. Why have to have all that? Why do we need this whole story? So really, it's a machlekes over here. The Rishbam learns, if you look at the Rishbam says, and the Diomatche Dachtine min Akuno achieved the Kusadov. Shema le Bekuno. Because he yitu Loshin, below Tzoich. That's all in Yitu Loshin. The below Koil not be took with Shmai to Shafir Beidechon Nachshemi Koil. Feidechon the Stoy Bishtai Meiti Mori Mitai. The father goes, I don't need this whole thing. But we're just bringing it anyway, says the Rishbam. But Rashi Ksuva says we need both. Because if it's only one time, it's not Zilus to Beidin. Zilus Beidin is only because we brought him down, brought him up, we brought him down. Now I don't bring it back up. So that's why I need the coil in the beginning. Now, the coil, how does the coil work? The Rishbam learns that the coil works until you check it. Coil is not going to take him out. So Rishbam, she tells us very good. We didn't take him down the first time. It was only a temporary leave. But Rashi learns, Rashi Ksubas learns that the coil takes him down. And the idea here is that you have her twice. Now, the Rishonim ask, why don't you use the coil? What's the case over here? You have two Eidim that if we don't chosh the Zilus to Beidino. So you have 2 against 2. 2 Eidim says it's possible, And one they say is kosher, it's 2 against 2. So what do? Go based on chazaka. What about the koil? Why do I ignore the koil? So according to the Rashba, it's not a question because the koil really didn't do anything. It just took him out for a temporary basis. But according to the Rashi, according to the Shittas, the whole koil is something, why don't we consider it? So we should say the reason we don't consider it is because the koil is not stronger than 8. So I have 2 against 100. It's still 2 against 2. So I have 2 against 2 plus a koil doesn't do anything. You go based on chazaka. Now what is the chazaka? So Toys learns over here the chazaka is chizkaso de avaso, the chazaka of his father. Toys himself asks, brings the Gemara in Kedushin. It says by Yana Melech, the chazaka of his mother does not help for the child. So you see chazaka of mother does not help for the child. So he says me by Shibuya is different. The Kermit Shurim asks, how can a chazaka of the father help for the son? The father was a kohen. The question is, did the father marry a Gushu Chalutzo regarding the son? If the son is possible. We're not asking about the father. So how the chazak of the father was okay can help for the son? So the Kohen want to say, because the chazak of the father is not only that he's a Kohen, but his family is also a Kohen. But the Rashbam learns, maybe that's the reason the Rashbam learn this way. What's the chazaka? The chazaka is the chazaka of the first Eidur. If you look at the Rashbam, in Dibur al-Matchil, they are maskinim. So Rashbam says, Vikash Trev Chain, it's 2 against 2. V'may maskinim have a suffix. Toritz uki train by trains 2 against 2. V'ukme chizkoso kamaisa, the school paid the rishon. Go because the chazaka, the first 8. Shayan nemon the akate. So you go based on the first chazaka. That's what the chazaka what? That the first 8 did. That's what Rashbam knows. Could be the Rashbam, the question is before you can't rely on the chazaka of the father. But the question is, what's the chazaka of the 8? What do they do? The 8 is part of the discussion. Came 1 8 says kosher. Came 2 says possible. Came 1 says kosher. You have a chazaka from the 1 8, what does that mean? So the Chayim were bothered by that. The Marcheshes says a big insight. So the Marcheshes, there's no such thing as a suffix cholo. You're either kohen or you're definitely not a kohen. But as long as you're not definitely not, you're definitely yes. Like a suffix mamzer, for example. So he says that's shot over here. When you had 1 8 coming back, so there's no more reason to take him down. So it's not a maybe, it's a for sure. Until the next 2 8 come, it's not that I don't know, I have only 1 8, so I'm relying on it. He's a for sure kohen. So that's why the chazak. That's the Machesh here explains the Rashba. Okay. So it sounds about is why you need only 1 coming in, even if 2 coming in. Let's say it was 1 saying kosher, 2 saying pasul, 2 came saying kosher. That should be the case. So even though 2 came in the end, doesn't help me. Because I have zilus the bedina. Everybody agrees you're not cheshes zilus bedina. Here the question is, can you join together the 1 and the 1 that came before the 2, and the 1 that came after the 2? Or if looked at the entire, this machlek is the fine tonight. The Tanya. According to Rashbam, according to Rashi and Ksubis, the first part of the brayso is not related to us. It's only the second part. Some Yeshiva want to say, I want to bring the first part to show me that the second part is speaking about our discussion. Eidu is not mitzvahs until they both see together the case. Rabbi Yeshiva they don't see together. So the Rashbam explains what does it mean. 1 8 saw the actual loan, the other one saw that the borrower admitted to the lender that he owes him the money. The money is there, but it's not at the same time. That's one case, not to get to us. When they come to Beis Din, they have to come together. That's what that telekam. You can hear the one today, the other one tomorrow. Doesn't have to come together. That's the case by us. 1 8 came, 2 8 came afterwards, say no. 1 came back, because you join them together. But if there'll be 2 coming after, we'll be fine. What about Zilus to Beidino? Everybody agrees there's no Zilus to Beidino. Says the Rashbam, that's the raya from before. There's no Zilus, we're not Choshesh to Zilus to Beidino, and that's what we laid in the previous sugya, we're not Choshesh to it. Says my advice by ours. Some told us, what are you doing in my land? Only I bought from you, and here's the shtar. I have a shtar. Says the from the base of the base. Says the original owner, this shtar, it's a forged. He says the one who's holding the land, he whispers, L'Rabba, to Rabba. In shtar zayfu, it is a shtar muzif. I had a shtar, got lost. I'm going to write this. I don't know what he admits it's mezuyaf, but I did have a good shtar. The Rebbe brings over here, is it really mezuyaf or not? So the Rebbe is bothered. What do we have? If it's not, if we don't have edim, any person who brings a shtar, you could say mezuyaf. Because we have the edim over here. If you have the edim, how can it be it's mezuyaf? So the Rebbe brings two explanations. Explanation number one is they signed on a shtar, which was a shtar on money, which wasn't this sale. It was a document that was good for something else. So the second shtar of Rashbam is it's mezuyaf, and he did such a good forgery that the edim come and say, this is our signatures. We don't remember what happened here. This looks like our signatures. So says the Gemara. So the Gemara says that right now we know it's forged. I could have said it's a good shtar, so I believe me. This is okay. Says, what do you want to rely on this shtar? This shtar is nothing. So what? So says the Rashbam. In my case, I shtar that shnei chazaka lekedom the years of chazaka. He admitted it's not a good shtar. A regular mashak is different. The both can be true. Whatever he's saying. He had to get taken. He wasn't here for 3 years. So what's giving the koyach the shtar? He says the shtar is mezuyaf. Meaning what? He says like this. He says to Rashbam, what do you want to say? Believe me, that I'm saying is true. I had a shtar and got lost. Why? Here's the shtar I'm using right now is mezuyaf, but let's use it. You can't use this shtar. Because this shtar you said is mezuyaf. And the other shtar we don't have. So it doesn't work. Why not? Believe me, I had another shtar. Why not? So say that right here. Here's a Shimon Shkop on this Rashi, and this is the Kavit the famous Chakira. What is Migoy? Is Migoy Nehmanus? Meaning Migoy is I want to believe you. If I'm a liar, I could have lied better. So here you should believe him. He's not lying. Or Migoy is Koyach HaTaino, which means the power of the other Taino comes to the Taino you're saying right now. It means all the power, you have to listen to me because the power, I have that power. So what's my power? I could have said there's a good shtar. So take that power, there's a good shtar, and put it in the ear. And what? But you're saying it's not a good shtar. You want to, let's take the regular example of Migoy. Parua Migoy the Mezuyaf. Parua is a tiny Iran Mezuyaf you are. Believe me when I say Parua that's true, because I could have said better, I could have said Mezuyaf. So the power of Mezuyaf goes to Parua. But here, what do you want to say? I could have said the shtar is good, so believe me when I'm telling you what? The shtar is not good, the correct thing doesn't work. That's what the Chorim asks. Explain. It says of Nochum, look at Taisis. Taisis brings a question. Teimo delimnu b'migoy dibayom ashtor me'alyu. Believe him in migoy. What is the question of Taisis? Not the Gemara. It says of Nochum, Taisis is asking, what about Nemanus? You're right, correct I don't have. But at least believe it. He has Nemanus. He's not lying. Let's use the other side of migoy. Migoy Nemanus. And after he says for Nemanus, Migo lo I don't say Migo to take out money. So after that, according to the way of Nachum learns it, the Migo lo is specifically when I want to use Migo as a Nemanus. As Koyach here we don't Koyach because this is not a good start. Says the Gemara goes on with a similar story. And Ahudom Chavei Havli Me'azuzi V'Maskina Boch. Says, you owe me $100. For our story, he used the shtar, they owe me money. Says the Gemara, the shtar is Zaifel. The shtar is mezuyaf. How look at the Shabbos of the lender whispers to Abba. In shtar zayf, it is a shtar zayf. Me shtar be'al I believe here because I had a good shtar, got lost. Ve'amini kedai be'ado, take this, call do something. Amar Abba ma loy l'shakir. Again, he has a migoy. Ibai Omar l'shtar me'al, you should believe him, he has a good shtar. Omar ve'esim ma'ika sav zay shtar, you want to rely on the shtar. Ha shtar chasa be'amu. It's nothing this shtar. So you can't extract the money. You have no law. Amar Avidi Barabin, Hilchasov, Akavasei de Rabo, Beharo, Hilchas Akavasei Sibisuse. Saloch is like Rabo in land, meaning in the first case. And Chos Akavasei by the money. Why? He's going to say, you leave the karka where it is. Who's right now in the land? The Maxik. Wherever the money is, you leave it. Leave wherever it is. Why? So we don't know what the halacha is. So we leave it where it is. The karka stays by the Muslim. And the money stays by the borrower. Sisters, what about Cheskes Morakam? I know who the original owner was. So why don't we go basic chazak? Sisters, I don't say Cheskes Morakam when you have a suffix of din. So the Achorim explain why. What does a chazak and the mikar do? Cheskes Morakam, many of the Achorim learn is a Cheskes de mikar. Chazak de mikar means whatever was till now, let's assume it continued. That's what I don't know what happened over here. I'm not sure what happened. I said whatever happened before continues now. But if it's a Sulik Bedin, I know something happened. I just don't know what the halacha is. The Chazak Mikar won't tell me what the halacha is. Says the Gemara, a guarantor comes to the borrower. Give me $100. I paid the lender on your behalf. The Rashbam says, talking about Orev Kabbalah, meaning that the lender can go straight to the Orev. The Ashtar, here's the Shtar. I paid you back. Yeah, but you took him any more money. Now here we know the rule. That once you pay back a loan, you can't use the same shtar again. So here is a similar case. This shtar is not supposed to be used. Similar to the first way that was said before. This shtar should not be used. But the lender says, I could have said, you never give it back to me. I agree that you give it back to me, but you took from me another loan. What's the case over here? What's the question? You said it. So we always leave it the way it is. The one who's holding on to it right now. And then by money, leave it by where it's right now. So by here, by the Arev, the Arev doesn't have to pay. Because we basically paskin that chazaka. So the ones who chaver over, right? So it says in more, right? They kai more who's look, you over there. So how many meals is more? The homele hodat osasero minai. That's only if the lender says, you give it back to me. You took me a new loan, it's a new loan, you can't use the same shtar. But if the lender says, the coins you gave me were not good coins, they were rubbed or they were red, they were not good coins, give it back to you, who didn't accept this payment. You still have the shibud of the shtar. I mean, what is he saying? You paid me back, but I didn't accept that payment. It wasn't the coins that I wanted. So then you give it back. So what is the Gemara saying? The Gemara is saying, this is considered to be this idea. The question is, what's the havamina? If you didn't pay back, you didn't pay back. I would say you gave coins which are not 100% okay. I would think that's called a payback. He's giving it back to him. It's a new loan. Chiddush is, it remains the same loan. You can use the same shtar, and then the shtar is a good shtar. It's not considered to be that the shtar has expired. We say, we'll stop over here, continue from here in the next half.